Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quick Break Games, and welcome back to the Every Character series, where we show off all the different characters in each of the LEGO games. This time we're doing 2016's LEGO Marvel's Avengers, and we're going to be showing off all the characters in this game, because this game has quite the character roster. So here it is. Look how many characters. There's 240 character icons here, excluding the create your own character slots, and then also including the DLC. So I believe I have all the DLC that's available on the Xbox platform, at least. I think there may be like one or two that were like PlayStation, PC exclusive, something like that. But yeah, so this is every character in the Xbox version. So let's go ahead and get started with the first one. We have A-Bomb, and he's a kind of a Hulk-looking character. He can actually transform as well, and he's got kind of the standard transforming animation that I think they pretty much reused from the Incredible Hulk. But yeah, so that's A-Bomb. Here we have Abomination, and Abomination cannot transform back into Blonsky, but yeah, he's another big fig. Very cool. Here we have Absorbing Man. He appeared actually in the 2003 Hulk movie, and so that's him, kind of like a shirtless dude. Here we have Agent Coulson, as well as the Agent Coulson Destroyer Gun version. And that's the Destroyer Gun from the first Avengers movie. If you don't know, this is based around the movies, the MCU movies, if you didn't know that going in. We have Agent Carter. And then we also have the Agent Carter retired version, where she's like an old lady from the, 2014's Captain America the Winter Soldier. We have Agent Sitwell from Captain America the Winter Soldier. We've got Agent Williams. We have AIM Agent. I don't think they ever appeared in the MCU, at least not up to this point. We have Aldrich Killian from, let's see, what was he from? Iron Man 3. Of course, he's got the fire attacks. He can breathe fire just like in the movie. So very cool there. He can't completely, at least as far as I can tell, he can't completely light himself on fire, though, like he can in the, oh, he can call in minions. I did not know that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The Extremis minions. We have, how do you say that? Amadeus Cho? I think is how you say that. I have no idea who he is. There's like, it's like mostly movie based, but then there's a lot of characters that like aren't from the movies as well. And they also don't have any X-Men or Fantastic Four in this game as well, which is why a lot of people criticize this game, I feel. But anyway, we have America Chavez, who did not appear in the MCU at the time of this game coming out, but has since appeared in 2022. We have Ant-Man Classic version. Of course, he can shrink down to a tiny minifig, and he can also go into a giant minifig, which is pretty cool. Next up, we have Eris. Is he like a Thor character? I have no idea. We have Archon. Again, no idea who he is, but cool. We have Arnon Zola from the Captain America movies, as well as the classic version, which is like a robot-looking dude, I guess. I'm guessing that's from the comics. Who knows? We have Baron Strucker from Captain America the Winter Soldier. We have Batroc. He was from Captain America the Winter Soldier. We have Beta Ray Bill, who has still yet to appear in the MCU, I'm pretty sure, so it's just kind of surprising. We have Beth the Waitress. She was just one of the significant, I would say, like civilians of the Avengers movies. Or at least the first of... Was she in the first Avengers or the second? I can't remember now. We have Black Goliath, who can also transform into a big fig, much like Ant-Man, but he can't get small like Ant-Man, though. So he's like a crappier version of Ant-Man, because he doesn't have the small ability. We have Bengal. No idea who this is. We've got Black Widow. Of course, we all know who she is. Scarlett Johansson. We have Black Widow Avengers Age of Ultron version, where she's got like the electricity stuff running through her suit. We have Blazing Skull. It looks like Ghost Rider, but not really sure. We have Blue Marvel. He can fly. No idea who he is. We have Brock Rumlow. Is he the guy that becomes Crossbones in the movies? I'm not sure. There's Brock Rumlow. We have Bruce Banner, of course. The Incredible Hulk. And of course, he can transform into the Hulk. Did they change his... I think they did... No, I think it's the same animation. I think it's pretty much the same animation from the LEGO Marvel's Avengers, but now we have the Age of Ultron version of Hulk, which is kind of interesting. He's got the new hairstyle, and he's like lighter green color, which is kind of funny because in the movie that's kind of how he looks, And, oh look, this animation's a little bit different. And he looks lighter green, I think just the way they like color corrected the movie. But that's pretty cool how they actually made him that color in the game too. So we have Bucky Barnes, who of course ends up becoming the Winter Soldier. There's the classic version of Bucky Barnes from the comics. We have Butterball. I'm not even gonna guess who that is. We have Captain America, of course. And then we also have Captain America Avengers Age of Ultron version. And we also have classic Captain America, which he doesn't look too much different than the other one. We have no helmet Captain America from like the first Avengers movie. Then we have Age of Ultron Captain America with no helmet. Then we have Steve Rogers Civilian. So that's from Winter Soldier, when he's actually chasing down the Winter Soldier in his civilian clothing, but he still has the shield, which is kind of cool. And we have even the gym version. So yeah, a lot of different versions of Captain America here. We have boxing glove gym version. They could have just made the gym version have the boxing gloves, but no, they actually created 2 separate characters for that. All right, so that's all of those. They have Captain America Bucky Barnes version, which I guess is something from the comics. We have Captain America Sam Wilson, who is actually Captain America in the MCU now. So it's kind of cool. They predicted the future there. We have Captain Britain. Not really. I've heard of him, but not really familiar. We have Captain Universe. Whoa. He can fly. I'm not sure who he is, but very cool. We have Chase. Well, he's got like these iron gloves. Huh. Don't know who he is either. We have Chitauri Tourist. This has got to be a troll character, right? I know who the Chitauri are from the first Avengers, but apparently there's a tourist. We have Cloud9, who literally shoots clouds? Why does she look cold? The way she stands there, she looks like she's trying to warm herself up or something. We have the Collector from Guardians of the Galaxy. I like the ripped cape on him. That's kind of cool. We have Cottonmouth. It's kind of interesting. This game took place, after Guardians of the Galaxy, but I don't think they kind of like ignored the Guardians of the Galaxy characters for this game. I think they're in there, but they're not based around the movies. I guess we'll find out if they're in this game. I can't remember exactly. We have Count Nefaria. Nefaria. Crimson Dynamo. I feel like I've heard of that. Is he the guy that was in that appeared in the Black Widow movie, Crimson Dynamo? I think that's who that is. He didn't look like that, I can tell you that. We have Crossbones classic version from the comics. We have Crystal. Looks like she has fire abilities. Damage control, just a random damage control janitor. He's got like a broom. We have Daredevil, who has since appeared in the proper MCU. We have the Dark Elf from Thor: The Dark World. We have Death Locket. Whoa. Kind of a creepy looking character there. We have Destroyer minifigure version. Destroyer was from the original Thor movie from 2011. We have Demolition Man. Again, if they're not from the movie, I'm probably not going to know who they are, but that's pretty cool. He can just pull concrete out of the ground. Very nice. We have Detroit Steel. Whoa. It's like a big fig Captain America, Iron Man. Yeah, I'm not even going to guess. We have Devil Dinosaur. Wow, we had playable dinosaurs here outside of LEGO Jurassic World. What do you know? We have Diamondback. What is she shooting? It's like purple, some sort of purple energy. We have Dr. Helen Cho from Age of Ultron. We have Dr. List from, I think he was in Winter Soldier. We have Doctor Strange, of course. This game came out before the movie came out, so that's kind of just based off the comic book interpretation. We have Dum Dum Dargan, or Dugan, Dum Dum Dugan, my bad. Read that wrong. We have Echo, who is now getting her own TV show, apparently, on Disney+. We have Egghead. When is Egghead going to appear in the MCU? With how zany the recent MCU is, I'm sure Egghead is going to show up eventually. We have Ellen Brandt, who I think is she's one of the, what do you call it? The Iron Man 3 enemies. I forget. Extremist people. We have Eric Selvig, Untidy. And then we have regular Eric Selvig as well. They really went the extra mile putting in all these, like, random characters like Eric Selvig, Untidy version. We have Extremist Soldier. We have Falcon, as well as his classic comic book counterpart. We have Fandral from the Thor movies. We have Finesse. Not familiar with her. We have Fing Fang Foom, who has yet to appear in the MCU, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure he's going to show up eventually. Look, he can get even bigger. He's got to be the biggest playable character. Is this the biggest playable character in a LEGO game so far? I think it is. Unless there was something in LEGO Dimensions, because I haven't played that one, but that's wild. Alright, we got Firebird here. Oh, that's pretty cool. She's got fire attacks. We have Gargoyle. He kind of looks like the leader with that big head. We have Gorilla Girl. Okay. Can she actually transform? Whoa, she can. Awesome. Very nice. Oh, we actually got an achievement. Giant-sized Marvel. Grew Ant-Man, Black Goliath, and Fing Fang Foom in one sitting. Oh, there you go. I've never done that before. We have Grand Master. Grim Reaper. Happy Hogan. Wow, Happy Hogan, I feel like he's got a little bit too much hair there compared to what he has in the MCU. Maybe in the early MCU movies, that's what he looked like. We have Harley Keener, who actually ended up appearing in Endgame as like a young adult, which is kind of cool. He's from Iron Man 3 originally. Hawkeye. And we have Hawkeye Age of Ultron version, as well as Hawkeye Classic version with the purple costume. We have Hawkeye Kate Bishop, who looks nothing like what Kate Bishop looks like now in the MCU. She ended up appearing in her own, or in the Hawkeye TV show, which really ended up kind of being a Kate Bishop TV show. But here is Hazmat. We have Heimdall from the Thor movies. We have Hellcat. Looks like Wolverine almost with that yellow and blue and that mask and everything. We have Hogan. We have Hulk Killer. Man, just seeing this game, there's just so many more characters that they could, you know, add to the MCU. We have Hulking, which I've heard he might appear in the MCU, maybe. Human Torch original. Who said they didn't have Fantastic Four in this game? They do have Human Torch. I did not realize they had the original Human Torch in this game. Wonder how they got around that with the legal issues. I have no idea. But yeah, they have the original Human Torch in this game. We have Iron Fist, who has like a, what was it, like a Netflix TV show. We have Iron Legion. Pretty cool there. And then, of course, we have Iron Man, the Mark I costume from the original Iron Man movie. Very cool that they added that. That one can't fly. But, yeah, so let's just go through. I don't know if I'll... They have, these ones each have, like, their own cool transformation. Like, here's the Mark V from Iron Man 2, where it was, like, in a suitcase. And there's, like, a unique animation for every single one of these. So, very cool. So, they kind of pull it from the different movies. We have the Mark VII here. And I might actually switch to somebody other than Tony Stark so we don't have to sit and watch through all these different animations. Because they are cool. If you're playing this game, I'd definitely you know, check them all out. Here, let's switch to, hang on. Kind of goes into his mask, which I actually kind of like that feature, but for the purposes of what we're doing right now. So this is the Iron Man. Which Mark is that? Mark 38. All right, so we got Mark 5, Mark 6, Mark 7. Did I show Mark 6? There's Mark 6. All right, let's just do it this way because it's faster. Mark 7, Mark 16, which is kind of like a stealth suit. You can go invisible. Pretty cool there. And what else do we have? I think Mark 17, the Heartbreaker suit. A lot of these come from Iron Man 3 when he's like pulling out all those different suits. We have Mark 25. This is the one that like holds up the whole structure at the end of Iron Man 3, if you remember that movie. We have the Silver Centurion Mark 33 suit. A lot of these just kind of appeared in the background in the movie. But they have them all here. We have the Mark 40. Well, this one's like a speedy suit or something. I didn't really like how in Iron Man 3, this is just kind of a side note, there's the Mark 42. That's like the main suit from Iron Man 3. I didn't really like how they like, each of his suits kind of had a different specialty. There's the Mark 43. I kind of like how each, you know, in the original movies, and there's the Mark 45. In the original movies, like, he kind of made each suit better, whereas in, like, I guess, in between, like, Avengers and Iron Man 3, he started just making suits that, like, specialized in different things. But I guess it's still cool. There we go. That's a cool kind of looking Iron Man suit. What's that one called? Superior Iron Man. All right, so that's all the Iron Mans there. Then we have the Mark 38, which I already showed. Then we have Ironmonger from Iron Man 1. So yeah, he's huge. So pretty cool that they implemented him into the game. And then we have the Iron Patriot, aka War Machine. We have Jack of Hearts. He kind of reminds me of Gambit. We have Jane Foster. Natalie Portman is playable. Strangely, there's only one version of her. She's just in like her Dark World clothing. We have Jewel, Jessica Jones. And we have Justin Hammer here from Iron Man 2. We have Clave Henchman. I have no idea what he's from. We have Komodo. She's definitely not in the movies. We have Korvac, who looks like Human Torch knockoff to me. We have Curse from Thor the Dark World. We have Laufey from... Is he one of the ice people from the first Thor movie? Not sure. We have Laura Barton. Hawkeye's wife is actually playable in this game. We have the Leader, who is supposed to finally appear in the MCU in the new Captain America movie, Brave New World, which is what they renamed it to. But he was teased at the end of Incredible Hulk in '08, but they've just never done anything with him. We have Lightspeed. We have Loki. We have Loki no helmet. And then we have Loki suit. And regular Loki. All right. Whoops. Let's go back in. We have L'Oreal. Who is she? I have no idea. Lou Ferrigno is in this game. Yes, the original Incredible Hulk from like the 1970s. And what's funny is he actually... Look at this animation. Because that's literally what they did back then, because they didn't have CGI, so they had to literally spray paint a dude green. And that's what they did, so very cool. That's a really nice touch. It's one of my favorite transformations. We have Luke Cage, who has a Netflix show, but he hasn't really properly appeared in the MCU. We have Madam B. Not sure who she is. Malekith from Thor the Dark World. Wow, we got another achievement. Defenders. What is this one for? Played as Iron Fist, Daredevil, Jessica... I guess all the TV show characters from Netflix. Whoa, I did not want to get big as Miss Marvel. But, wow. We're just getting achievements just by switching through all the characters. Who would have thought? That's Malekith from Thor the Dark World. We have Mandarin Classic version. And then we have the Trevor Slattery version from Iron Man 3. We have Mantis, who again looks nothing like her appearance in the movies. We have Maria Hill, who is still appearing in the MCU. And then we have her Age of Ultron version. Maya Hansen. Not sure who she is. Mighty Destroyer. He looks like Dracula. We have Mockingbird. Alright. MODOK, who finally appeared in the MCU in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. He didn't really look like this, but there's MODOK. He ended up being Darren Strauss. We have Moon Boy, who looks like a Wolverine knockoff to me. There you go. We have Moon Knight, who has his own Disney Plus show now. We have Moon Dragon. Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers version. This was before the Miss... Oh, we have another achievement, Over the Moon. Gosh, we are getting so many achievements filming this every character video. Played as Moon Knight, Moon Dragon, and I can't read the rest. Probably Miss Marvel. But, alright. She didn't really look like that in the movie, but there you go. We have Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, who now has her own Disney Plus show. She's basically Mr. Fantastic female version. We have Nebula, who doesn't look like the movie version. Nick Fury, aka Samuel L. Jackson, as well as his Bazooka version. Alright, we have Nova, who I think has a Netflix show, if I'm not mistaken. We have Odin from the Thor movies. We have The Other from the first Avengers movie. We have Pepper Potts from the Iron Man movies and Avengers movies. We have Pepper Potts Mark 42. That was from the brief scene in Iron Man 3 where she like has to... Look how she look at the walking animation on that. She briefly puts on the suit. There is the Protector. Not familiar with him. We have Quasar. Is he from the Garden? Does he appear in Guardians of the Galaxy? Not sure. We have Quicksilver from Age of Ultron, who has still yet to return, surprisingly. We have Ragnarok, who looks like a robot Thor. But he definitely did not appear in Thor Ragnarok, I can tell you that. We have Ravage, who is that supposed to be Hulk's son? Who has appeared in the She-Hulk show? I'm not sure. We have Red Hulk, who is supposed to be being played as Harrison Ford in Captain America Brave New Order. So that's General Ross, who becomes the Red Hulk, who again, that's supposed to happen in the fourth Captain America movie. We have Red She-Hulk, Not sure if they're ever going to put her in the MCU. Maybe someday if they keep it going long enough. We have Red Skull from the first Captain America, as well as Infinity War, right? We have Reptile. Don't ask me who that is. We have Rescue, who's like Pepper Potts in the Iron Man suit. She ended up appearing in Endgame, but she kind of had a blue armor. Ronan the Accuser from the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, except that's not really from the movie. That's more of a comic book version. We have Ronan Blade. We have Scarlet Witch from Age of Ultron. We have Sentry. She-Hulk, who now has her own show, of course, the infamous She-Hulk show. We have S.H.I.E.L.D. Scientist. Sif from the Thor movies. We have Scar. Scar is Hulk's son, I believe, who appeared. He did not look that cool at the end of She-Hulk, I can tell you that. He looks way cooler here with the long hair. We have Speed. We have Spitfire. Squirrel Girl. We'll see if she ever appears. I feel like she would have showed up in like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie if she was going to appear. We have the late Stan Lee, who is one of the best characters in the game because he can web swing like Spider-Man. He's got like speed abilities, as you can see. And then he's also got like a Hulkbuster transformation with Iron Stan and Stan Buster. So he's kind of got almost like every ability in the game, which is really cool. So it's awesome that they gave Stan Lee that much respect in this game. We have Stryker. We got Swordsman, who looks almost like Hawkeye to me. We have Taskmaster, who unfortunately did not look like that in the Black Widow movie. We have Thanos, who didn't really look like that either. But we have Thor. Then we have his Age of Ultron version. We've got Thor Girl. I don't think that's Jane Foster. Yeah, then we have Thor Jane Foster. What's the difference between Thor Girl and Thor Jane Foster? Anyway, Jane Foster ended up appearing in Thor Love and Thunder. Thunder Strike. Looks like a discount Thor to me. We have Tigra. Looks like a knockoff Cheetah from DC. We have Tony Stark, as well as Tony Stark Age of Ultron. So let's show off those character models really quick. Show off the Age of Ultron version. Alright. Was that the... Did I show off... So what's the difference between these two? I guess one has like the arc reactor in the middle. Is that kind of the idea? Anyway, that's right, because he had the arc reactor removed by the time of Age of Ultron. Okay, I remember now. We have Trauma. Not sure who he is. We have Ultron Mark 1, who's just like a random, Ultron bot. We have Ultron Prime, and then we have Ultimate Ultron from like the end of the movie. It's very cool. We have Ulysses Claw. And we have Union Jack, Ultron Sentry, Ultron Sentry Officer, and oh my goodness, we got another achievement. Stiff upper lip. Played as Captain Britain, Union Jack, Spitfire, blah blah blah. Wow, who would have thought? Just try to record an every character video, and you will get like half the achievements in this game. We have Valkyrie, who does not look like that in the MCU. We have Vale. Of course, again, this game came out before Valkyrie was in the MCU. We have Viper. Ooh, didn't she appear in the Wolverine movie, I think? We have Vision from Age of Ultron. Volstagg from the Thor movies. War Machine is in this game as well. And we have Wasp Classic. And is this the 5th achievement now? Warriors 3 played as Fandral. Wow. Gosh, dude, you can rack up the achievements just selecting all the characters. There's Wasp Classic, who later appeared in Ant-Man and the Wasp. We have Wendigo. No idea who this is, but he looks cool. We have White Tiger. Wiccan. I've heard might be appearing later in the MCU. We have Winter Soldier from Captain America the Winter Soldier. We got Wizard. And oh my goodness, the achievements don't stop. Young Avengers. Wow, we're getting like over 100 gamer points just for doing this. This is crazy. This was a great idea to boost my gamer score on Xbox. So there we go. That's Wizard. Then we have X-Ray, who looks pretty cool, I gotta say. I hope he appears in the MCU. So I think that's all the normal characters, because then we have all the create your own character slots. And now I think we're in DLC territory here. So we have Iron Man Space. I guess from when Iron Man goes to space. Iron Man Scuba For underwater, we have Iron Skull. Can he fly? Wow, he can. This is like some weird kind of comic book stuff here. Captain America Space. Captain America Scuba. Hyperion? Hyperion? Not familiar with him. We have Atlas, who apparently can grow big. Can he grow small? No. We have... Whoops. Pull back up the character roster. Citizen 5. No idea who that is. Jolt. No idea who that is. Mach 5. Man, a lot of unknown characters here, at least in my perspective. Meteorite. Songbird. Can Songbird fly? Yeah, of course. She needs to fly with those wings. Techno. Baron Zemo, who of course appears in Captain America Civil War, as well as Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show on Disney+. Black Knight Dane Whitman, who I think this is the one that appeared in the Eternals movie at the end, if I'm thinking right. Or was that Black Knight Nathan Garrett? I have no idea. Well, I think one of those two appeared in the Eternals movie, but I don't think a lot of people saw that movie. We have Enchantress, Executioner, Iron Man Classic, that's kind of cool, like a 1960s style Iron Man. Melter, again, not familiar with him. Radioactive Man, that'd be cool if he appeared in the movie. We have like 1960s Thor, Whirlwind, Captain Marvel, with her kind of Avengers Endgame, what ended up being her Avengers Endgame outfit. And then we have the masked version as well, but that's not based on Endgame because this game came out way before Endgame. But we have Kang the Conqueror. Jonathan Majors appears in this game. What do you know? Of course, he would later appear in the Loki show, as well as Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania, as well as future stuff, maybe. We have Magnetron. Sounds like a Transformer. We have Moonstone. Pound Cake. There's literally a Marvel superhero called Pound Cakes. Wow. I did not know that. We have Tick. We have Warbird. Wonder Man. I think Wonder Man is getting his own show, maybe. I think I've heard that. Black Knight, Augustine Dulac? Augustine Dulac? I have no idea. We have Black Panther. Of course, this game came out before his movie came out, so this is more based off the comic book look. Dora Milaje, Warrior. Killmonger, again based off more of the comic book because this was before the movie. Man Ape, M'Baku. It's not exactly what he looks like in the movie, but pretty cool. He's a big fig. We have Shuri, who ends up becoming Black Panther in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We have Claw, classic version from the comics. White Wolf, who I think is Bucky Barnes, if my comic knowledge is accurate. Baron Mordo, but this was before his MCU appearance, so he's kind of the wrong race from what they changed in the movie. We have Clea, who ended up appearing at the end of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, except she didn't have white hair. We have Doctor Strange Anad. Not really sure what that means, but cool. Dr. Voodoo. Not familiar with him. We have Dormammu, who did not look like that in the MCU, but there he is. Jennifer Kale. Not familiar with her. Mindless One. Whoa. It's kind of cool, like a rocky-looking creature. Night Nurse. Who is Night Nurse? We have Agent Daisy Johnson. Agent Daisy Johnson. Wow. No idea who she is, but cool. We have Agent Leo Fitz. We have Agent Koenig. Interesting. Agent Melinda May. A lot of different agents here. I guess these are Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. character. Agent Bobby Morse. And we have Agent Jama Simmons. Or is that Jimma Simmons? Yeah, Jimma Simmons. Didn't see the E there. Mr. Hyde. Who... Does he transform? Oh, he's transformed. Wait a minute. Does he transform? Let me see this. Oh, he does. Does he go like crazy? Whoa, look at this. I've never seen this animation. Oh, he doesn't become like a big fig, but he just kind of... He just turns around and turns back to normal? Is that... Does he change names? Oh, he changes into Cal Johnson into Mr. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm not familiar with him, but I guess maybe he's from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. I guess you guys will have to let me know. We have Deathlock. Gordon. Whoa. Is he from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show? It's kind of creepy. No eyes. Grant Ward. Jae-ying? Probably pronounced that wrong. But Lincoln. I think these are Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters. Why did they add so many Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters? That's kind of crazy. Reyna. Kind of creepy looking character. And then we have some Spider-Man characters here. Iron Spider, which this costume ended up appearing in Infinity War. It didn't look like that, but we have Scarlet Spider, who we've yet to see in like a live-action movie. And then, of course, we have Spider-Man and Peter Parker in here, who I think he still does the web dome to transform. Yep. Very cool. And then Peter Parker can like take pictures and stuff, which is neat. And then we have Spider-Man with his Captain America Civil War outfit. And we have Spider-Man Miles Morales. And he also actually can transform into Miles Morales, which is cool. And then last but not least, we have Spider-Girl. Not Spider-Woman, Spider-Girl. Wow, she's got like the Venom spider emblem on her chest. That's kind of unsettling. But guys, that is all 240 character slots in LEGO Marvel's Avengers. So yeah, this is definitely, I think, the longest one we've done so far. Just a lot of characters here. I wanted to show off all the character models. And I think I did. So let me know what you think about this character roster. I know there might be some DLC characters available on the other consoles, but I'm an Xbox guy, so I can't show off everything. Yeah, let me know what you think about these characters. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Dislike it if not. Subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.